Hi, Calvary Sisterhood. Tara Body here, and today my devotional is on Mary who washed Jesus' feet with her beautiful hair. And so let's go into the scripture so I can give you context for today's message. John 12, 1 through 8 says that 6 days before the Passover, Jesus therefore came to Bethany, where Lazarus was, whom Jesus had raised from the dead. So they gave a dinner for him there. Martha served, and Lazarus was one of those reclining with him at the table. Mary, therefore, took a pound of expensive ointment made from pure nard and anointed the feet of Jesus and wiped his feet with her hair. The house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. But Judas Iscariot, one of his disciples, said, "Why was this ointment not sold for 300 denarii and given to the poor?" He said this not because he cared about the poor, but because he was a thief and was used to using that money for himself. Jesus said, "Leave her alone so that she may keep it for the day of my burial. For the poor you always have with you, but you do not always have me." So let's talk about that today. I want to talk about this scripture because this is a point when Jesus said, "Yeah, the poor, that's great. We're always giving to the poor. But at this moment, forget that." In so many words, he was like, yeah. I know I tell you all to give to the poor. I know that's a very Christian thing to do. I know it's a very saved thing to do. It's great. It's going to make all of us look great. But in this moment, it is okay that she is at my feet and she is sitting with me because she is preparing me for glory, for what I have to do. And I'm going to tell you, I am a wife, a mother, a business owner. I have 3 girls, okay? I got a lot to be doing. I get so inundated with ministry and all these wonderful things. If you're like me, we can get involved in so many things that are great, a good idea. Seems that God is just going to be so pleased with us. He's going to be so pleased with us that we're being a great wife and making sure we're taking care of our husband, doing things. He's going to be so pleased with us that we're being a great mom and making sure our kids have little sandwiches that are cut into triangles and squares and they have fruits and everything from the food group in their lunchbox. He's going to be so proud of me because I'm a good Christian woman. I'm here serving at the church. You know what God really, really loves? Is spending time with his children. Intimate, close time. It is such a beautiful act of worship. When you say, "God, all that is important, but it's nothing more important than you. It's nothing more important than me sitting with you and telling you that I love you and then hearing from you how much you love me too." Believe it or not, sisters, God does not want us all the way busy. He does not want us busy all the time, even for good things. He said, "I see you spending time with all of those people." He said, "But I promise you, what gives me so much joy is when my children sit with me and they sit under me and they love on me and I love on them back in such a beautiful, intimate relationship." See, even in that time when you're spending intimate time with God, because Mary being there at his feet, that was so humbling, that was so intimate. She is touching his feet with her hair. Better her than me. No, I'm just kidding. But she was sitting there so close to God. See, when you're close to God, he can speak into your heart about you. He can heal you. He can speak to the things that concern you. He can console you. He can give you peace. He can give you hope that the rest of those things cannot do for you. Those things take from us. Those things we do all the time. We're giving. But God says there are times I need to replenish you. I need to sit with you. And I am telling you, sisters, today that in all the things that you're doing, the greatest act of worship you could ever do is to tell God, "I love you and I love spending time with you, God." Because we will tell him all these things are things I'm doing, Lord, to tell you I love you. I'm being a good person in the world. He said, the greatest act of worship is for you to sit with me and spend good, intimate time. So, daughters, I'm telling you, do that. Make that a priority. Know that when you sit with God and you say, "God, I want to hear from you and I want to just tell you I love you," that is the greatest act of worship you could do. This is Tara Body signing off. Can't wait to see you all at the next event. Take care.